Hi makeup friends. My name is Annika and I just love everything sparkly, shifty, high impact shimmer. I love indie brands, especially indie eyeshadows. I love indie perfume too. I just have a lot of favorites in the indie beauty space. I just think there's something very special and magical about indie brands, especially when it comes to things like jewelry, makeup, art, just perfume, bath and body stuff. Like, indie brands just tend to do it better. They tend to bring a level of magic to it because they put so much love and thought and care into their work. So whether they intend to or not, in my opinion, as somebody who is pretty spiritual, I just think, like, whether you are aware of it or not, when you are a small business owner and you are putting all of your soul into something, whether you mean to or not, you are literally exerting magical energy and you are putting that into your products and you are making this special experience for people to see and to use and wear in their home. And I don't know, there's like something very, I don't want to say strange or eerie, but it's like mystical. It's like a mystical thing that happens with indie brands. And I might sound like a freak right now, but it's just the truth. Like, they do it so much better. So yeah. This is not all the eyeshadows I'm going to talk about today, but these are mainly the ones that I worked with over this past week. I think I only just put this shade in here. For most of the week, I think I only had 11 shades. But it's because I was thinking, I wanted to make sure I put the last one and made sure it was a good one. However, this pink one is actually tied with Sugar Bubbles from MBA Cosmetics. So I got Sugar Bubbles. It's like this beautiful pastel to green to blue, beautiful purple. And then I have Sugar Dreams from the same collection. So, you know, these ones I just love exactly the same amount. I just love these eyeshadows. This one has like more of a gold to green shift. But yeah, I mean, either one could go in there. So I'll just start by telling you that one. And hold on, where's my magnet? But yeah, today I want to talk to you about all my favorite indie eyeshadows specifically. Mostly singles. I do have a couple that are in different palettes I want to talk about as well. But I've been on like a indie eyeshadow no-buy for the last 10 or so months. I only just made a purchase recently for the first time in a while. So today we're just focusing on singles because my singles shadows are, this might sound stupid to some people who don't understand, but like, they are my prized possessions. They are my babies. They are my joy. I love them so much. Like, I don't know, like I was saying earlier, indie makeup brings this energy with it. It brings this vibe and it's just like a good feeling. If you've ever ordered like something you just absolutely love and you've been so excited to get it, then you get it and it doesn't disappoint. It doesn't even meet your expectations. It completely exceeds them. Like, that's how I feel about a lot of indie eyeshadows. I definitely have brands I prefer more than others. But yeah, I just want to tell you about them. I want to show you some looks I did with them over this past week or so with them and just how much I love them. I love them so much. This is called Soda Pop Hollow from Touch of Glam. And, you know, last year Touch of Glam was basically the only eyeshadow brand I bought from. I did buy, actually it's in this palette, I'll show you later, but I did buy from Dualism Beauty that year and probably a couple other brands, but like mainly I just loaded up on Touch of Glam eyeshadows. This one is just so beautiful. Such a good cool toned, almost silvery purple to use. And I mean, it's got like a green shift, but those hollow sparkles are just everything. And Hyperspace is a really cool purple, like it's got a teal base to it. It's a very grungy, like gray base multi-chrome. It has some gold and orange flecks throughout it. I really adore this. This made a favorites ranking at one point. I don't know if it was on here or where, But I know this has been a favorite of mine for quite some time, and I haven't used it in a while, so I used it today on my lower lash line, but I'm definitely going to be using this very soon. Like, bring on the spooky shit. I'm so here for it. That wasn't supposed to happen. Okay. Now I have Veil Nebula, which is just an amazing, spicy neutral. Bought it because of Riley, aka Seeking Shifts, here on YouTube. She hasn't been active this year. I think she has a job she's been working, but I really miss her so much. But yeah, so that was post swatch. And here is the swatch. Okay, I'm gonna do 4 at a time. Okay, now I have Poison Ivy Hollow from Bella Beauté Bar. Oh yeah, and I forgot to say, Veil Nebula is also from Terra Moons, just like Hyperspace. Oh my god, I love this eyeshadow so much. It's just like a really nice sage green, but it's got like a pinky peach shift to it, and a shit ton of holographic sparkles. This is just natural sunlight, natural light. Okay. I went ahead and I opened the window so I could take my sunlight shots. Okay, so I have over on this finger, my index finger, I have My RBF is Better Than Yours from Touch of Glam. I have Goldie Red Hollow, also from Touch of Glam. Over here, I have Milky Way from Terra Moons, which has always just stood out to me as a really unique, cool, gunmetal orange shadow. And then I have MBA Sugar Dreams over here. And I'm going to swatch Sugar Bubbles right next to it. Okay, so this one over here, that is Hollow What Do You Pink from Touch of Glam. I have Terra Moon's Palladium. And then I have Terrasphere over here, which is just like a really fun, like hot pink to red. It has like some green and gold to it. And then over here we have, okay, so this is actually Sweater Weather from Touch of Glam. Then we have Terrasphere from Terra Moons, and this one is Dualism Beauty Bronze, which is another hollow. Okay, so now that I've shown you those shadows, I did want to also include shadows from palettes that I love, but I just don't think I'm gonna have time. So maybe I can do like a quick clip of like some honorable mentions. But yeah, I did want to shout out Luna, which is like a pastel green from Blend Bunny. Is it Primal? It's like a very light pastel green, but I panned it this year, which I was not expecting. It was like just as unexpected as the Star from my Bella Beauté Bar Chrome highlighter palette, which is this blue. I'm gonna hop into my first look. This will be at the end, and watch to the end so you can find out how I got this look. Hi everybody. Okay, so I'm just gonna quickly throw on my eye makeup. I have to get going. So today I was feeling like kind of like red and gray. I'm just gonna take my All Done Up palette from Blend Bunny. Try to quickly tap out any creasing I have going on. And I'm taking this gray kind of right in that inner swoop area, which is where I tend to crease first. So I just want to get that put down immediately. And then I'm going to take the shade The Look here, which is more like blue toned, I would say. I just want to like blend it together. The reason I'm choosing like red and gray is because like there was this Reddit post I saw where this girl like posted her makeup, but she had done like a pink matte eyeshadow or something on her lid. So people were saying like she looked sick when she did it like that. But anyway, somebody was like, I would recommend adding like gray if you do red. Then somebody decided to like say respectfully that's a horrible idea or whatever. And so I commented like something like, pretty sure people only say this shit when they can't do it themselves. And the bitch goes, sure, Jan. So I wanted to do something red and gray because I think it can be done well. So I'm just going to take this dark red Lethal from my Primal palette. I already know exactly what I'm going to do. So I'm just going to deepen up my outer corner with this pretty red, which is just so pigmented and ridiculous. I usually don't do my base first, but for some reason today I did. So I think I'm actually going to take like the brighter red too, which is called Warning. And I'm just going to like put that kind of next to the darker red. And my cat is in a cardboard box, her favorite. Okay, so I've just been using this Singe EO6 brush. Can you stop? It's like I finally have a chance to film just for a few minutes. And she's already causing chaos. Okay, so I just wiped that brush off. I think I'm actually gonna take, so I have a MAC shadow right here called Cozy Gray. I'm just gonna take that one. And I'm going to use that to blend the edges before I get into my shimmers. Blend on the lid a little better. Dude, I haven't chosen the last shade, and I think I might even add more. But I wanted to use two of my absolute favorite colors. So I have this pretty red here, the red shimmer. It's actually a holochrome from Touch of Glam. And then I guess I think I want to do like Milky Way from Terra Moons, which is a really cool like gray base. It's just like one of the coolest shadows I have. It has kind of like orange sparkles throughout it, and it's just so beautiful. So I thought that would be like a fun way to blend red and gray eyeshadow and make it look fucking awesome. So let me just grab my Bella Beauté Bar Shimmer Stay Primer Potion. I just ordered another one too because my current tube is running very low. I've repurchased this. I think this is my third one that I've gone through, and now I have a fourth. So I'm just gonna like take that right where I'm gonna have those two shimmers. I might do like a third shade kind of in the inner corner, like crease area. But if Milky Way is too dark for my lid, then we'll see. Or maybe I'll just do like a bright orange inner corner, like an iridescent. I think that'd be fun. God, I really gotta hurry up. I have to leave in 15 minutes. Okay, so I'm first taking this shimmer. It's truly one of the prettiest reds I've ever seen in my life. So I'm just gonna like tap that here. Okay, so that's what we have so far. And then I'm gonna take Milky Way, which is really just such a cool multi-chrome. No, I think that's a good depth. it'll look better once I have like the fiery inner corner shade in there. I'm running out of time, bro. I'm gonna quickly like reblend. I'm gonna throw on my liner, lashes, and then I'll come back and show you the finished look. Okay, so this is my completed look. I went back in with like the red warning to add a little bit more of like the brighter red to my crease. And then I put a little bit more cozy gray, which is, it's like a really nice, almost like taupe leaning light gray. And I really love that one. I've been using it a lot this year too. So that is definitely a shadow I would consider one of my most used, along with like all the neutral mattes and stuff in my palette. But we've got Goldie Red Hollow blending into Milky Way. And then I also decided to go with the Sun. I really hope you can see. I can't tell if you can in this lighting. I just love it. Like the Sun is in my inner corner. It's that fiery orange. Actually, you know what? Let's just add a little bit more. Like I will quickly swatch. I really want that intense orange to go with the Milky Way shimmers. It's such like a gunmetal shade with orange sparkle throughout it, and I feel like the tone of orange that the Sun shade is from my Bella Beauté Bar Iridescent palette, it matches perfectly. You know what, let's throw it in my brow bone as well. So yeah, to that that girl on Reddit who was being rude to that other person who likes to do red and gray together, here's your proof it can look fucking awesome. So like honestly, I just hate when people, like, just because they wouldn't do a certain color combination or a certain technique or style doesn't mean that you shouldn't try it and see if you like it and see if you feel good in it. Because that's all that matters with makeup, is like if you feel fucking great in it and you feel confident and beautiful and like you can take on your day, honestly, who fucking cares? I just think it's so rude to like tell other people that what they do with their face is like a horrible thing to do or a horrible idea. It's just like, okay, yeah, maybe it'd be a horrible idea for you because maybe you don't like colors or maybe you just don't know how to make it work, but like truly get over yourself. It's just like, I don't know, I just hate that so much. But yeah, here's your proof, bitch. I don't know if I've ever done like red and gray together, so I appreciate them giving me the idea. The person who, you know, had recommended it to the original poster who was struggling with her eyeshadow looking like she was, you know, sick or something. But yeah. So yeah, that is completed look 1 featuring 2 of my favorite shimmers, and I can't wait to do a few more because I have some gorgeous singles that I've just been like reaching for again and again, even though I'm the type of person to like constantly rotate through my collection. But yeah, I feel like, you know, it's like a favorite when, especially if you're like me and you constantly are like trying to rotate through your collection so you can try new things or at least get some use out of your collection. Like when you know it's something you keep coming back for and gravitating towards time and time again, that's when you know it's a good one, it's a keeper, it's a special to you, and it deserves to be mentioned. Alright, good morning makeup friends. So, okay, I have like 30 minutes to do my makeup, so I'm gonna try to do something pretty quick today. So remember my look yesterday where I did I did like red and gray, all because somebody was like giving another person online shit about how a horrible combination it was. Like, I was like, no, there's like, I just don't believe there's such thing. Like, obviously there's gonna be things that don't look as great on certain skin tones. Like if you're really golden, you might not want to wear something that's super cool toned all the time or whatever. But like for me, I personally feel like orange on me doesn't always look that great. But I can still totally get like good looks with oranges. I just have to like be strategic about it a little more. So anyway, this person was like, after I made my post, I saw that they were like, show me the proof, because I had said, I'm wearing the prettiest red and gray eyeshadow look today. Oh yeah, and I'm just using, this is like a taupey shade I use pretty frequently. It's depotted from like the Going Coconuts palette from ColourPop. But yeah, I'm just throwing that in my crease because I have to go quick. It's usually like my go-to if I'm rushing for work or something, like when I've spent, you know, slacking, getting ready for too long, like I did today. And then I'm just going to take a little bit of this darker brown from the same palette that I put in here. But anyway, it's just like, I sent them my post because, I mean, I was totally being petty in my post because it's like, what is wrong with you? I just don't understand why people act that way. Like, for example, like, I personally, I don't like usually doing makeup without liner. I feel best when I have liner. Yeah, I just feel like it makes my eyes way more defined. But I would never be like, oh, well, you should be wearing liner if you don't want to, like, just because I like liner or whatever. So, I don't know. I just thought it was, like, annoying that this person was acting that way. And obviously, I didn't expect them to be like, oh my god, you were right, like, it looks great. But they said that the reds I used were pink, for one, which is like, I used Blend Bunny, I think I had said Blend maybe, but it was the Blend Bunny Primal palette. And those reds are pigmented. They do not lean pink at all, which is exactly why I love the Blend Bunny reds. Like, nothing is worse when you're trying to do like a really bright red eyeshadow look and then you go and you blend and it's like pink toned when you blend it out or put it on the eyes. They literally were like, you need to get your eyes checked. And then they gave me shit for my lashes, which, like, they said, like, I need to learn how to glue them, which I thought was so funny because it's like, bro, this is not about my lashes. Sorry, like, the lashes I've used multiple times triggered you, like, but, like, that's not the point. The point is, just because you don't like something doesn't make it a bad idea for everybody. Like, it's just so stupid. And also, thank you so much for your constructive criticism, bitch, like, truly, but, I don't need it. I don't need it. My lashes didn't even look that bad. Like, the only thing that I noticed when I looked back on it was, one, obviously they're very used, and, like, I usually line over the lash band because, like, the way my eyes are, you can usually see the band. But lashes are hard, and, like, especially depending on what style you go for. Like, there are certain styles I try to go for, which I did not in this picture. I will try to go with, like, the thinnest band possible so that I can, you know, like, minimize the way the band looks, because sometimes I just, no matter what I do, you're gonna see the band when my eyes are looking down or away or whatever. Like, it's just how my eyes are. It's not a fucking big deal. And I basically said, like, I don't care what some miserable bitch online has to say about it. It's just so weird. But okay, now I'm taking this, like, sequin shade from the same depotted palette. I don't normally use this, like, but I love the tone of it. But yeah, that girl was so mean. Like, I just don't understand why some people are just that gross and, like, miserable. We can't always have perfect makeup, but we can have pretty gorgeous makeup regardless of how our lashes look or how our eyeliner came out. But anyway, today I'm going to be using Soda Pop Hollow from Touch of Glam. It's truly, like, one of my favorite spicy neutrals at the moment. I got it when I was in school last year. I think it was part of my most recent Touch of Glam order. I'm going to take my Shimmer Stay Primer Potion from Bella Beauté Bar. I usually just do, like, the tiniest dot on the back of my hand. At least I made a new Reddit friend out of this, but I've never done red and gray, so I was excited to try that, and I will totally do it again at some point. But yeah, so I'm just gonna do my Soda Pop Hollow, which, god guys, it's literally, it's just, like, insane. Like, I want to get as close as I can. Bro, this shadow is everything. But yeah, basically, like, my whole point of even posting that was, like, just because you wouldn't do a certain, like, color combination or technique or whatever it is, like, just because you don't like it doesn't mean that person should not do it, and doesn't make it a bad thing to suggest to others. Like, you never know who might be, like, really inspired or who might find, like, a really cool new technique if you just share what you do. And, like, that's, like, the cool thing about the online beauty space is I just love how, like, no matter what, no matter how diverse we are as a community, like, it's just incredible seeing, even if it's like makeup styles I wouldn't do or go for on my own eye shape or for my own preferences, like, the coolest thing about this community is seeing how everybody's style differs and seeing the beauty in that. And that's why I love, like, the indie makeup community specifically so much. I feel like sometimes in, like, if you go into, like, broader groups or, you know, where there's people who, like, don't appreciate, like, creativity or color in makeup, like, sometimes you might have to deal with people, like, shitting on your ideas. This is just, like, the leftover swatch on my hand. But yeah, like, the cool thing to me about this space is that, like, there's people from all over the world in the indie makeup community. So, like, I just really love that. And I love seeing how different people do their makeup, even if I wouldn't do it, because it's so cool. And it's unique and authentic to them. Like, I'm gonna do some lashes. Should I reuse the same pair again? Wow, I feel like the sheen match looks horrible on the camera. Anyway, yeah, so I'm gonna have to finish my makeup in the car, but I just wanted to, I'll put it like a clip in later. But I ended up reusing the same lashes. I mean, there's still like red holochrome on it, but whatever. I tried to clean it as best as I could. But yeah, I absolutely love Soda Pop Hollow. It's truly one of the prettiest eyeshadows in the freaking world. And then I put the sun in my inner corner. And then I also put like the peachy iridescent from the Angelica Nikavist Gila palette to match. Just put that in my brow bone. Sorry, I had to scare my cat away because she's insane. Okay, hi. So I'm just getting ready for work. Excuse this bedhead we got going on. It's Friday today. It is August 29th. Holy shit. I was so excited. Right now it's about 9 o'clock. 9:22. Shit, I have to leave work. I have to go to work in about an hour. So I start at 11. So luckily I only have to like get through the first hour of work before I get to sneak on my phone and order Newport's collab with Bella Beauté Bar. I'm so excited. You guys don't even understand. Like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I have not bought a single indie eyeshadow palette like all year, okay? And I'm so excited. I was on basically like a 10-month no-buy specifically for eyeshadows because I was just too into like the fragrances that I was testing and stuff, and I wanted to find some really nice perfumes for me to wear. You know, I can only like obsess over one thing at a time usually, so I've been obsessing over perfume for a while, but I'm heading back to eyeshadow, I think, because first of all, I've been on Instagram throughout the year, but I just haven't been paying attention to like the new launches. There are a couple that I'm like, oh, I really wish I could get that, but like we're not buying right now. This one, like, it was funny. I was like literally shopping just around on like window shopping online for a couple days, and then Newport announced her collab, and I was like, bro, this is one of my favorite brands, and they make such great shimmers. I mean, I do struggle with some of the creasing with those shimmers, so I have to be very specific about how I apply the eyeshadow. So today I'm gonna probably grab a couple greens. I'm thinking I'm gonna use this one, which is like, I'm not even gonna bother pronouncing this one because I genuinely don't have a clue, but I'm gonna be using one of their hollows today. So I just wanna like blend this shade to my crease, trying to like kind of getting it in the inner corner intentionally. I'm really excited for this collab. I think it is so well deserved. So congratulations, Newport. I'm so ready to get those shadows on my eyes. And then I also wanted to go into Basic Rich. I'm just gonna like blend that a little bit. I really love Bella Beauté Bar mattes. Like, something about them is just incredible. Okay, do I want to use Coven or Black Cat? Coven is this like bluey gray, and then we got Black Cat, which is like, I don't feel like there's a bit of a brown tint to it, and it's a little bit lighter than like a true black, but you know what? Let's just do the Black Cat one. Like, I don't always use black mattes. I mean, I do my black liner, So I really just tend not to use like black eyeshadows. Ooh, do I want to use any of these? I really love like this shade Hocus Pocus. And then I love Resting Witch Face. It's just beautiful. Incantation, that's what I need to use more, because I'm not somebody that usually uses like copper shades like this. But wow, I really love this palette. You know what? I think I'm gonna go back into this unpronounceable shade. Ranunculus? Ranunculus? Is that how you say it? Almost like a sea foam. Getting a little bit of like, you know, when you like blend over primer and sometimes it does this. I don't know if you can see it. But not a big deal because we're using a shimmer. This is my favorite Bella Beauté bar single that I own. I don't have too many, but I have this hollow and I have a couple of their other hollows. I have some of their older ones, but this is Poison Ivy hollow. It's just like, it's insanely magical. I honestly don't know how they do it. But yeah, that's why when I buy New Pores palette, I have to get that like chocolatey holochrome. What is it called? Because I only have one like neutral brown holochrome. It's more of a bronze shade and it's from Dualism Beauty. My entire vanity, my entire life, it's all a mess. Maybe on one eye I'll do it without the primer and then I'll just use the primer on one eye. Let's see, we'll see the difference. Okay, I'm gonna start on this side that doesn't have the primer. But like, especially with the Pastel Garden shimmers, sometimes like, it's most of them, I'm pretty sure. If I don't use a glitter glue with those and do like a very thin layer or a couple thin layers built up on each other, then it literally creases like the second I look up. And I really don't like that. Like, I don't mind creasing, but I don't want to have to be tapping it out constantly. I want to be able to like, you know, maybe check in like 5 or 6 hours and touch up if I need to. Like 4 hours before creasing starts, that's like my minimum. Like if it's sooner than that, like I'm over it. I saw that Millie, aka Bad to the Brow, she will like take a tissue and she'll press them like with the tissue so that it removes excess binder. So I'm gonna have to try that with these shimmers because like she definitely has the similar issue that I do. Very pretty, like gold to orange to green to pink holochrome. It's stunning. Okay, oh wait, let me pause my Angie video. Okay, so I'm not done my makeup obviously, but I just put on, this is the Dr. Jart Cicapair Soothing Color Correcting Treatment. It's like this green sort of thing, but I just have to say, like, this has become like a staple for me lately because I mean, I've always gotten like redness on my face. It's actually gotten like way worse in recent years. So it's like this green color, except then when you blend it out, it just like blends in with your skin. It almost gets this like olivey tint to it, but like becomes a little bit more natural looking. Like, so I only put concealer on my under eyes so far, but like I put it all over my face and like a little bit on my forehead. I could probably put more, but I just love this stuff. It's like such a good color corrector. If you struggle with redness or like rosacea or something, I would recommend it. Okay. Trying to use this ColourPop liner and it's just not working. Okay. Yay. Like normally these work pretty well for me, but I guess the shade Teaspoon does not. That's such a cute name too, man. Maybe if I like melt it a little bit, but I'll try that a different day. Literally barely showed up. I was trying for a good 5 minutes there. I have to move on because I need to go in like 10 minutes, so that's a bummer. So this is the completed look. I did go into, where is it? this like highlighter yellow Archangel just to add to my inner corner, because like the cool tone green with the warm tone green, I felt like it needed a little more brightness, a little more neon to it. I really like how it came out. Like, I don't normally go for like shades of green like the one I first put on, but I'm digging this, and I think like the purpley, like brown, like toned black, I feel like that looks pretty good. Okay, but here is my look. Full shot of my lashes. I put on a new pair today. They're like a more dramatic style from Kiss, but I don't know. I do struggle with lashes like in my inner corner because my eyes get so watery, and it usually pops off there. So I might be doing that. I did try to fix it a couple times, but whatever. Yeah, I bet your makeup looks really cute today. Or if you're having a skincare day, I bet your skin looks great. And I hope you have a great day. On to the next one. Good morning, makeup friends. Today it's a Saturday, and I'm having my first ever bridal trial, like officially, so I'm really excited for that. Trying to talk more quietly because somebody is sleeping. But I'm thinking I'm going to use this shade, which is Dualism Beauty Bronze. It's just a beautiful bronze holochrome. Probably will use some of this shade too over here, which is Touch of Glam. Sweater Weather. Okay. I'm just going to take like this kind of cool toned brown. So the reason I'm doing neutrals, other than the fact that I'm just super tired and it's like my go-to when I'm exhausted, it's because my makeup artist friend Liv, who I work with assisting, and I sometimes do makeup with her, she tells me, you know, keep the eyes more neutral so it doesn't, you know, scare clients. Which I'm like, okay, fine. Now my friend who's coming over, she's definitely not afraid of my colorful makeup. Her mom is going to come over, and I'm so excited because I've always wanted to do her makeup, so I'm going to get to do that. That's why we're trying to keep it more chill on the eyes today. I don't think I'm going to do anything on the outer corner today. This is Sweater Weather. It's just a very beautiful foiled brown. It has a bit of pink to it, I think. We can like start the placement right here. It's a very beautiful metallic. It's not a multi-chrome, but it does have intense shimmer payoff. Clearly, it's all in my lashes now. Let me just kind of smooth this out. It has like warm silvery sparkles with some gold and bronze. Like, that's after using it. I almost forgot to do the rest of my eyeshadow. This is Dualism Beauty Bronze. This is just gonna go on the rest of my lid. Holy shit. Okay, now I'm gonna go put on my liner and my lashes. Hi everybody. Okay, so this is the completed look. I'm so dead and like I have a migraine, so I'm hoping this even looks okay. I literally can't even see them. So trying to do a trial should be fun. I'm using the Glossier EspressoBalm.com. I'm not like the biggest fan of this formula, but I like this one a lot. I feel like it just gives like a nice nude touch to your lips, but it smells so good. It definitely smells like coffee and espresso, but it also reminds me of like mocha. Yeah. Look number 4, 5, I don't know. But okay, I need to charge up the battery on this camera real quick, and then I need to go do my trial, so I'm excited for that. I really cannot wait to see how the makeup comes out and what we decide on. This should be fun. All right, wish me luck. Okay, look number 5, question mark. Okay, so my brow pencil ran out. That's annoying. But yeah, just watching Angelica Nikavist as I did this because I knew I was going to have to do a voiceover because my family was home and they're loud. So I put on this brown matte from ColourPop into my crease. I think it's called Pretty Please. These are the 2 shades I'm using, Sugar Dreams and Veil Nebula. And I put Veil Nebula all over my lid, and the pastel pink in my inner corner has like a nice gold shift. Topped off my look with Summer Fridays lip butter in Pink Sugar. And yeah, here's some swatches of those beautiful eyeshadows. But yeah, that is my look. Absolutely love it. And I just love these shadows. I feel like I'm going to have to wear them together again. And yeah, super quick look for work. Hey everyone. Oh wait, I'm missing my eyebrows. BRB. I have a few more shadows to use, and I realized, okay, so I have, okay, so this like reddish shade here, that is Terrasphere from Terra Moons, and then, where is it? Down here, looks super purple on my monitor. This is Hyperspace, also from Terra Moons, and then, let's see. I also have these 2 shadows. My RBF is Better Than Yours, and then Hollow What Do You Pink from Touch of Glam. Oh, there's just so many decisions. I'm really not sure what to do here. I think I'm gonna have to do like 2 separate looks on both eyes because like, why not? So the problem is, Terrasphere is a like more vibrant, while Hollow What Do You Pink, it's a lighter pastel pink holochrome. But like, I don't know, Hyperspace and My RBF is Better Than Yours, they're both darker. But I think, I don't know, should I just try to use them all in one look, or should I do 2 separate looks? I think, I mean, it's not that I don't have some lid space, but I mean, I definitely could have more lid space, so when I do shimmers, it's rare when I do more than 2. Like, I might do a darker lid shade on like the outer half or third, and then do a lighter shade here. But I don't know, man, this is tough. I think I might have shown it on a different day, but I have some new Terra Moons here. I'm dying to use those, but I don't want to touch them yet. I've only used 1 so far. I just wanted to get my video done. I already started filming, of course. I didn't know my Terra Moons shadows were going to show up so quickly. So yeah. Okay, so I have this like satiny shade. It's almost like, I don't know, it looks like pinky, bricky, almost like pink. If that makes sense. You know what? I think I'm gonna just like start to use that here. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna try to use them all. So I guess I will do it on, oh, I don't know. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna do 2 separate ones. Whatever. Fuck it. Who cares? It's just, I'm gonna do whatever I want. Okay. You know, that satin probably should have gone in like the crease, but it's fine. Okay, now, damn, I've not thought about this. Okay, wait. Okay, guys, I'm so pumped for New Pores palette. I like literally just can't wait anymore. But instead, I'm gonna use my Basic Witch. I think I'm gonna go in with Black Magic, which is that mid-tone purple, because I feel like it'd match closely in depth with that satin I just used. Not that I'm like trying to make it the same kind of look on both sides, but I think I'm gonna cover the satin because that was a mistake. But I do want to use that shade. It's from my Mud Cosmetics like makeup kit that I got in school. Really not a fan of the Mud Cosmetics eyeshadows, but I do like that they have, like, they gave me some colors, so it's fun for like BYOPs and stuff like that, build your own palettes. However, I don't know, satins are just like kind of a struggle for me to use. However, in the spirit of New Pores palette launching and me impatiently waiting to get it, I think we should try to layer that satin with Terrasphere. I think that could look really cool. So Okay, wait. I wiped this brush off. I'm just gonna like try to blend this out more. I'm trying to soften it so it'll be easier to put a matte on top. But I do want to go back in with that shadow, which is this one? This one's called Pomegranate. Yeah, I'm gonna throw that into like my kind of outer crease area. But I'm gonna put like a mid-tone red. Oh, you know what? This would actually be a great opportunity to use my Sugar Bubbles eyeshadow, which I literally just can't. I can't figure out which one I like more. So Sugar Dreams and Sugar Bubbles are tied because they're both just like such beautiful pastels. I don't usually go for this palette because it's Glam Light. Owner of Glam Light. And apparently we got an issue, which I didn't have an issue. I just said something on Reddit that she knows was true, and then she blocked me or whatever. I used this bright pinky red. It's not a true red at all. But yeah, okay. Now, literally, I don't know why I make my looks so much harder than they need to be by like wiping the same brush off instead of using multiple brushes, but it's literally because, yeah, so I'm just gonna like try to blend this like very well. My Ice Cream Dream palette actually has a purple satin. It's kind of dark. Should we just try it and see what happens? It's called Tarot. Like, I don't know. I probably used the shade like one time and covered it up immediately because it's just like, I mean, on the brush it's a little bit of a fluffier brush. It's not like it's bad looking, but yeah, I'm gonna try to do like the similar blend on this side and try to blend that out with the satin. The problem with satins for me is like, I feel like it's usually best to keep it on your inner lid or like maybe a little bit in your crease, but when you go towards like the outer edge it can kind of start to look patchy. Though if you build that up that probably won't be as much of a problem. But yeah, I'm gonna take Tarot with my finger and just kind of apply it here. I want to do like most of the lid but not all the way, so we can not have that as the base for like whatever lighter shadow we put there. Maybe Hyperspace can go on the bottom since it's gonna be dark, so it'll be more like an eyeliner. Or RBF. We'll do one of those probably on, like, that will be like what connects them. That way I can use my pastel shade too. I'm gonna take my Pomegranate shade again and I'm gonna do the same thing. Just kind of throw it there. Like, it's not like satins are bad. I want sparkle. I want glitz and glam. But I really do think satin eyeshadow can look very pretty on its own. I find myself like appreciating satin eyeshadow, especially in like movies. Okay, I tried really hard to keep them like the same depth, so I'm hoping that worked. This is Sugar Bubbles. Okay, I'm thinking Terrasphere, Hollow What Do You Pink, My RBF Is Better Than Yours with Sugar Bubbles and then Hyperspace on the bottom, and then I will have used all my 13 eyeshadows that I'm obsessed with this year. Although there are plenty more. I could honestly make like 2 more parts to this video probably, but you know, just start with this one. This is Terrasphere, Hollow What Do You Pink. I'm going to start tapping the hollow and I'm going to try to blend them together in a second a little better. Like, I kind of alternate between the fingers I used and kind of just like tap them back over each other if I'm just doing like shimmers like that. That's gonna look so so pretty. Oh my gosh. This one right here. This is my RBF and Sugar Dreams. Or sorry, Sugar Bubbles. It's kind of hard to open my palette now, but okay. My RBF is better than yours. I'm going to take probably a tiny bit more of Sugar Bubbles. I'm going to go back in with that one. I'm really digging both of these. Okay. I'm going to do my liner. I'm going to throw on lashes. I'm going to come back and I'm going to do Hyperspace before I put on mascara. And spooky season is on. It's on. I'm so ready. I have so many fun things planned. And my next video is likely going to be something a little different. Something I don't normally talk about. It's still going to be beauty related, makeup related in a way. But I will show you guys later. But okay, anyway. I'm getting ahead of myself. Hold on, BRB. Interesting. Okay, it's funny because, I mean, I was kind of like a pyro as a kid. So it's crazy. I've never tried this technique before. Right now. Oh wait, I'm taking this like more pointy pencil sort of brush for Hyperspace. I think I'm gonna keep it like where the mattes end, or the satin or whatever I put there on the lower lash line. I'm just gonna kind of carefully blend. Okay, I'm not sure how impactful that is on the lower lash line. I'm definitely gonna be using this soon in like maybe like a witchy purple look or something. I think that'd be fun. But yeah, so those are the shadows, and I do have one more I wanted to throw in here because I didn't include like any iridescence in my favorites. This is my iridescent palette right now. I do have a couple Cliona that are in my Cliona palette, but I wanted to take this shade. Probably can't see how amazing this one is, but this is Lunar Spectrum from Terra Moons, and it has reigned supreme as like my favorite iridescent for a couple years now. It just has like pink, peach, green, blue, like it's just, it definitely is like a spectrum of color. I just love that. I love it so much. You know, I don't understand the magic behind this one, but like for me that was showing up green, and then there's like purple and peach, and then like to me down here it's like green and gold. It's just so stunning. I'm not sure how it's going to show up on camera, but I'm sure it's going to look beautiful no matter how it does. It's just such a beautiful shade, and I should be wearing it more often. And then another one of my favorite products right now is the Cinnamon Sugar Laneige. Okay, this video is gonna end up so fucking long. Yeah, Annika, cause bitch, you literally never shut the fuck up, and I've already cut down an hour of footage. An hour! And I'm not even done. Alright, everybody. This is my completed look. That's using the last 6 eyeshadows out of my favorites, and I definitely have plenty more. So this is not comprehensive whatsoever. I just wanted to share some of my favorites that I've been going back to again and again. Some of them have stood the test of time for the last few years. Some of them are newer to me, and I only just got them like towards the end of last year. So this has been like my first year having them in my collection. I mean, I think no matter what your favorite indie eyeshadow is, they're all gonna be good for different people and for different reasons. There are so many incredible brands out there. Some have more flaky formulas, some have more like, not like, I guess soft formulas, but like more wet textured sort of formulations. I prefer something that's a little more dry. I don't mind it flaky as long as I can get it to smooth out and doesn't hurt my eyes. That's why I really love the Terra Moons formulas and Touch of Glam. I love the holochromes, and I like that the glitter doesn't feel gritty or anything. Actually, I was saying before I cut the video that I was going to be making a video with soon. I was being vague because it's like, you know, some things I don't want to share until I actually post it, because I don't need people, I don't know, I don't need people being assholes about it. But anyway, that video is gonna have to wait anyway, because I just got a notification like while I was doing my eyeliner that my Bella Beauté bar order has shipped, and it's not just a label, it's on its way to me. So I'm definitely gonna have to film with that immediately. I'll probably take a few days with it to do a couple looks with it, but I'm so excited. I cannot wait. Basically, like, the theme of my makeup preferences hasn't really changed. I like purples, I like neutrals, I like things that have green shifts to them. I like more grungy shades, like darker shades, love pastels. I love, like, especially like light purples, but I've found a new appreciation with some pink eyeshadows as well, because for a long time I wouldn't really do pink eyeshadow. I just felt like, especially with like really hot pinks or Barbie pinks and stuff like that, it can be harder for me to pull off. But like Hollow What Do You Pink, beautiful. It's like just so stunning. And then my Sugar Dreams shade is stunning. I love Sugar Bubbles as a companion. I just think those were great choices for my look today. But yeah, let me give you a quick close-up. Alright everybody, those are my favorite single shadows of the year so far, though it is only, what, September 2nd today? September 3rd? So that does have time to change. I will see you guys very soon. My next video is probably going to be me freaking out over the Coalescence palette. I can't wait. I'm so excited to get that on my eyes. And yeah, thank you guys so much. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in my next video. You can follow my Instagram at annikacivettiartistry right here. Thank you guys. Oh yeah, I also forgot to say my indie perfume of the day is, this is the Cookie Party from Sooo. I'm wearing the EDP sample. I love this. I really don't like chocolate in perfume. I don't want to smell like chocolate. I want to eat chocolate. And today it's weird, or lately, I've been like obsessed with Hershey's bars, which I really don't even like Hershey's, so I thought that was kind of weird. But this is the Cookie Party. The notes are toffee, hot cocoa, marshmallow, coconut, pecan shortbread cookies. So good, you guys. You know what? I'm actually gonna put some of the oil on, which I wasn't gonna get a rollerball of this, but it has grown on me so much. So I'm definitely gonna be upsizing into a rollerball at some point. God, it just smells so heavenly. It just smells like marshmallow and chocolate chip cookies and toffee, like buttery, yummy toffee. So good. So yeah, if you smelled that, or like literally anything from Sooo, then you might understand why it's been hard for me to buy indie eyeshadows lately, because I already had so many and I didn't have any fun perfumes. But yes, Cookie Party is so good. Havana loves it. My cat is like insane if she smells it. Like, she tries to lick your wrist because she wants like the milkiness, like the milky cookiness of it. At least that's what I assume. So it's intoxicating. Anyway, I'm gonna go get a cookie or like something chocolate. Like I'm having cravings. All right, have a great day, everybody. I hope you have a wonderful September, and I will be posting some fun content. I don't know if you guys are gonna like it, but I know I'm gonna like it. So all right, love you guys.